Welcome back to week 8 of Landlocked. Sean and I made it back from Colorado without going to jail, which, that's a net positive. We are once again we're sponsored by Wild Rose Casino and Sportsbooks out of Emmitsburg, Jefferson, and Clinton. I got it. You should definitely go check them out. It's a bye weekend. Take your girlfriend, your wife, your all your boys. Go hang out in one of these sports books. As always, we are in the virtual Northwest Bank Studios because we are never going to be allowed in the actual Northwest Bank Studios because we're not winning enough bets. And by we, I mean me. I am the anchor down. We are never going to hit that 60% threshold if I keep going 1-5, 3-3, 2-4, 2-4. Everything's great over here in Ted World. It's fine. I'm not bitter. I bet an under tonight that I just lost because Sam Houston State can't tackle anyone. And that's fine. It's fine. It's a home game. I'm sure they're happy. Go home happy. Back to Ames, losers. Heard that a lot this weekend.
It's Sam Houston. It's one man versus 11. How is he ever going to tackle them?
That's true. It's true. I saw the Alamo went. Didn't go well for him. Especially he wasn't in the Alamo. He came and killed everyone after the Alamo. I'm a history major. I know things. Don't glare at me. Anyways, before we get started, like I said, we were in the Wild Rose as our main sponsor. They have Circa, DraftKings, and Bet Rivers. Pick your sportsbook of choice. Go check out their casinos. They're awesome. Their hotels are awesome. Just awesome people. But yeah, before we start talking about Colorado trip, me and Sean went to real quick. Jake is going to go over the records for last year. Spoiler alert: this is how my trip went.
Goddamn plane has crashed into the mountain.
Yeah, so Ted, you had another not great week.
So much red.
2-4.
Hey, did MSU cover 7.5? How did MSU do? Did they cover it? Did they win at least? Did they just no, they didn't. They got their asses kicked.
Which, is a whole
that is one way to
topic.
Put it. Yeah,
it's a whole topic in itself. Honestly, it's kind of a wild situation. Anyway, so Bama, Missouri over 51.5, Michigan State minus 7.5, Iowa State, Colorado over 52.5, and Arizona State plus 5.5.
I want to file that one on a protest. I was traveling in Colorado for a week. I did not know Sam Levitt was not playing in that game until Friday afternoon when Narber's like, "You got 5.5, it's 9.5." And I'm like, "Why is it 9.5?" "Oh, Sam Levitt's not playing." Oh,
I missed that jump like that. Wow.
I'm like, "Is that new?" He's like, "Oh no, he's been hurt all week." I'm like, "Cool. I haven't been online all week."
Yeah, they announced it like Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, literally Anyway.
And the two, let me put that back up there instead of bumping the button. And then the two hits being Texas, Oklahoma under 44.5 and Air Force UNLV over 64.5. Tez with a 3-2 week. Both of us with a 3-2 week. Tez's two misses were UCF, directional Florida, Cincy over 53.5, and Iowa State minus 3.5. The three hits being Wisconsin team total under 15.5, USC minus 2.5, and Hawaii money line. My two misses were Oregon minus 7.5 and Iowa, Wisconsin under 35.5, which I'm pretty salty about. We'll talk about later or here in a little bit. My three hits being USF, North Texas, 66 over 66.5, Oklahoma, Texas under 43.5, and USC minus 2.5.
Yeah, so while we're there, the Sicko under was 37.5.
The danger.
Two points of movement between.
When did you bet that? Because I bet mine had to be early in the week. Because I bet it before I left.
Oh, it dropped. So it had dropped.
No. I bet mine Thursday night in Tellerud at dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you must bet yours earlier in the week.
I bet it at about 10:50 a.m. Thursday morning.
So it went back up.
So it moved 2 points between that and then and when you bet it.
Yeah, it was definitely Thursday evening.
Because you had the hook, you're at 37.5, and I lost because I was at 35.5. I was so annoyed by that.
It's just because Wisconsin scored. Oh, wait, hold on. No, they did not score any points.
Again, that's why you take.
That was a hell of a sweat too.
You bet the Wisconsin team total under forever and always, and we will get into that here shortly.
I don't know. Are you allowed to bet it? Because we're going to discuss it because it's negative 140 right now. I feel like that might not be in a landlock's number. But yeah, Iowa scored 37 points by themselves.
I mean, I'm going to take.
Nick, do you know how many passing yards the Iowa quarterback had in that game?
No.
Would you like to guess?
Was it more than 37?
It was more than 37.
107 yards.
107 passing yards.
Just
On how many
over
on how many completions? Because we had a lot of fun talking about this late at night at the Airbnb.
How many completions?
For those 107 yards.
I don't even know. Just tell me. I'm
17 completions.
And I believe, I can't confirm this. I haven't looked at it.
We were pretty drunk when we were going over these stats.
But I think he attempted
20, it was 17 and 23 or something. Like it's 4 yards.
I think in the second half he attempted like 6 passes.
Something like 4 yards a pass is what it ended up being.
Just an incredible.
I love all of this. We can really keep talking about it. It's great.
All right. I have a better game for you, Jake. Before we get in there. All right. Colorado's stadium had troughs, urinal troughs.
Yeah.
See my hands here? See where they're at here? I need you to tell me to stop when you think that's how close they were to the nearest sink. Okay, we're going to start here. All right.
I bet they're like less than 10 inches away. Somewhere about there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sink was like a foot.
Yep.
Like just
It's kind of, but
outside of the Gen Z, though, like Sean was saying for the podcast, everyone was great. We had these older guys in front of us that agreed with us to basically like, we'll cheer for your touchdowns, you cheer for ours. But like, so like every time Iowa State scored, they'd like give us like a very sad high five, like, oh man. And then every Colorado scored, we give them a very sad high five. And like, just like, it was great. Girlfriend didn't get arrested for trying to say Ralphie. Stadium was great. It was cool shit. So I mean, I'd go back. I had a good time outside of the game when the refs completely fucked us, and I don't give a shit.
I think we fucked ourselves more than the refs fucked us.
I mean, can't get mad at the refs when we allow a 3rd and 17. But anyways, this is the gambling podcast. We're a happy podcast. So, Koba's picks. He once again won. He's on Indiana plus 7.5.
Koba is kicking my ass.
I guess Lily was on that.
Well, yeah, Lily helped last week.
Really not. So, yeah, he 6-1-1 in the year.
You're also 6-1-1, but in a different way.
We did it. I haven't followed him every game. We have split on one.
You split.
But at some point, so at this point, though, you have to follow the dog, right? At this point, you just have to follow him. Yeah, that's it. Honestly, the flyover went over. I didn't watch any of it, but yeah, I'm betting the under. He says to himself as a liar.
For the record, that's 4 overs and 3 unders now, so it's not like I guess it's only 7 sample size, but
yeah,
there's not a great disparity.
There's not a good read either way. I don't feel.
Oh, I guess we lost 10. Are you back now?
I'm back. I was just making sure. I lost track. I lost sight of the dog. So I was asking my assistant where the dog went. He's over there in the corner.
Your assistant.
So, So, as I said, DraftKings, BetRivers, and Circa. We're going to be rolling with DraftKings tonight. So, yeah. You guys ready to get going? You ready to have some fun picks? Got anything else you want to talk about last week?
I think we're good.
All right. We do have a Thursday night game. I don't know what the crap NFL game is. It doesn't matter. It's trash. There's only one Thursday night game from what I can gather.
Yes.
Who's the NFL game this week?
Saw.
Oh, it's the old guys. It's Bengals and
it's the
Bengals and Jets. Yeah, it's fine. You don't want to bet that. Who wants to watch some old guys play ball?
Well, for me, the action is the juice. I'm in.
When you can much rather bet Tulsa heads to East Carolina. They are a 70.5-point underdog. Over under is 53.5. I don't have any idea. It was like a lot of points for East Carolina, which I don't think is necessarily great. But Tulsa's bad.
The only thing that I saw in here that I was looking at in the action app, so Tulsa's 2-4 overall ATS on the year. East Carolina is 4-1-1, and then also Tulsa is 1-3 against the spread as an underdog, and Eastern Carolina is 3-0. So, I mean, that all tells me to just roll with Eastern Carolina and assume that they're just better enough and win by like 20 points or whatever.
Yeah, and both teams are 1-5 against the total this year, so hard under. The
True.
most under you can under.
Yeah.
If you can under it by more than that they have, under it.
I don't even want to know what the Urban Dictionary calls a hard under, so we're gonna move on. I mean, I feel like it's something, but we had some fun Friday night games. All right. So Louisville heads to Miami. Miami, number 2 team in the country. They're a 13.5 point favorite. Over under is 50.5. Give me the cards. Give me the Louisville. Louisville.
You almost have to make it, just one long slurred together thing.
I learned how to say Bramer this weekend. So I got that going for me.
It took
As in our best tight end, Benjamin.
it took a lot of coaching, but we finally got him there.
What is the other one's name? What's the other one's name? Travis.
Travis.
Is that what you called him?
Travis had a rough game. Shot the cold passes. But yeah, give me the Louisville.
Anyway.
If I play this game, I am not going to trust old Louisville on a short week against Miami. I think they're both coming off bye. They're both coming off bye. All right, cool. So a short week and a half. So that convinces me even more to take Miami if they're both coming off byes.
Yeah, Louisville 1-4 overall ATS. Miami 4-1. Louisville hasn't been an underdog, I guess, because they're 0-0 as an underdog. But Miami's 3-0 as a favorite this year. You mean Miami? I just think they're legit. Again, I think this is probably at least the second, if not third week in a row that I've said that. I think they're actually really good, and it makes me sad because I'd rather watch Cristobal mess up game situations. And
when he's in Happy Valley next year, you'll be able to see those games much closer.
Yeah, Miami. I'll lay, especially with it 13.5 if I can get the hook on there. So
yeah.
Also, did I even say we're landlocked in the first 13 minutes of this podcast? Did I say what podcast this is when we started?
Probably not.
Okay, well, we're landlocks.
That's okay. People are listening. They know who we are. It's all right.
All right. Speaking of more fun game, so Nebraska has the Minneapolis. They are a 7.5 point favorite. Over under is 47.5. I think there could be some weather up there that tomorrow night, Friday night, whatever time you're listening to this. In what world are we trusting Nebraska's 7.5 point favorite on the road? I mean, the under is the play because Minnesota's just kind of like crap. But
you're going to be so bummed when I give you all of this then.
Oh no! I think I say this every year. That every week they're crap, and then you told me that Minnesota's like 5-1 on the overs or some shit.
Nebraska is 5-1 against the total this year on overs. 9 of Minnesota's last 10 October games as a home underdog have gone over.
Just bet the over.
And yeah, I don't think Minnesota's great, but I think they will put up some points, and I think Nebraska will probably put up 31 to 34 by themselves.
Yeah, I think looking for me at the numbers, it's probably just an over. Hilariously enough, I have no idea what I would do as far as the spread goes because Nebraska is 2-4 on the season. Minnesota's 1-4-1.
Yeah.
Nebraska is 1-3 as a favorite on the season, and Minnesota's 0-1 as an underdog. So it's just I don't know what I would do there, but yeah, I think the total numbers probably would tell me just go ahead and take the over and be good with that.
Nebraska's done a lot of this stuff this year where if you could get a 3.5 quarter spread, I think you'd be golden. But they just don't. They don't finish games the way they're supposed to. Like, they've had a lot of games where they're up 10 in the fourth quarter that they are 6-point favorites. I think that was the Cincinnati game, and like they've done a lot of these where they're up enough or they're close enough to cover, and then just in the last like 7 minutes of the fourth quarter, they give up a touchdown. They give up a backdoor cover, more or less. So yeah, I don't like playing the spread, but yeah, I will probably play the over on that one. It seems very likely to hit.
Speaking of an over, I kind of like San Jose State has the Utah State. One of those is state, one is not. The over under 63.5. Utah State is a 3.5 point favorite. I think just give me points on a Friday night. It's a lot of points. Maybe we just like put all the totals together.
What are you betting?
I like the over.
Okay.
Maybe we should just like parlay all the overs. That sounds like something I'd say if I was being kidnapped.
Certainly. Well, it sounds like something you would say. I don't know how good a betting advice it is, but
So
I don't really have any feelings on that. There's not a lot here. I mean, Utah State has been good on the season at covering, but San Jose State's been good as an underdog ATS. So doesn't give me any more fuzzies.
They also ran out the worst QB in college football for a couple games.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
Always pass for more than 37 yards, I believe. But yeah, I don't have anything on that game. I don't care about that game. I'm not going to bet it. I'm not going to watch it. I don't even know if it's on TV.
All right. How about this game, though?
It's on CBS Sports Network.
Bill Belichick is heading out to California as a 10-point underdog. Over-under is 47.5. Cal, right?
Bill Belichick. Yeah, I think you probably just have to fade UNC plus hope that Cal continues whatever the hell they've been doing.
Cross-country trip.
Like UNC is very, very much becoming one of those teams that you just fade automatically.
Yeah, I know it's at 10, so I guess I don't know if you're a little wary on that. The North Carolina team total is 17.5. I will potentially play the under on that because I just don't see them doing anything. Like it's a bad football team. It's a very bad football team.
Right.
Yeah, so let's take Cal. Go to bed. All right. 11 a.m. Washington heads to Michigan. Michigan is a 6-point favorite. Over under 50.5. Obviously, Washington destroyed records after being down at halftime last week. This is a body clock game. Who knows what you're getting of Michigan? They just lost to USC. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's all I got. It's not big nude. Just check that out. Not that game.
I've got Washington. Washington hasn't covered their last 6 conference road games.
Is this a revenge spot though for the national championship? This national championship revenge spot 2 years later?
No, I don't think you get to play that 2 years later because it's not the same guys.
It's not the same guys. It's not the same coaches. Like,
literally nobody is in the same spot. 7 of the last 8 at the Big House have gone over. So maybe the over. I
don't love anything on this game. Honestly, I thought the line was kind of goofy, but then again, I really don't love the whole travel aspect. Sometimes, like, if anything, you like to fade the travel at this point still.
Yeah, I think Washington's a better team than they've kind of shown, but at the same time, I agree with you on that, where it's just when it gets into this travel, it seems like it's a little extra goofy, and it turns things a little sideways, and I just
Right.
I mean, I don't know that line will ever get there, but if it gets to like 7.5, yeah, I'll take Washington. But I don't like 6. I don't like 6 at all.
Okay. Excuse me. All right. Heading down to TCU. TCU lost to KSU last week. So lots of initials in that sentence I just tried saying. Baylor is a 3-point favorite underdog. Baylor is a 3-point underdog. Over under is 65.5. This is like the Blue Bonnet battle for the Blue Bonnet, some stupid shit like that. Probably protected rivalry on the Big 10, 12. Points. Any points?
I'm not
I don't think I
against
have any strong feelings.
points. Baylor
Baylor's
is
4-2
1-5 against the spread.
Oh,
This
sorry. I
year?
was saying the total.
Yeah, no, sorry, I interrupted you. But just against the spread, Baylor's 1-5 this year, which obviously not great. Like, I know I started the year talking about how Sawyer Robertson had a good opportunity to really kind of prove himself, and that's all kind of gone a little sideways for what that team is, for what.
Sorry.
They're
The Blue Bonnet battle. Got it. Well, that wasn't the first time, but wasn't that?
But yeah, I just don't know. This is one of the things. I don't know if that's a lot of points. I can see it starting quick. 32.5 is the first half total.
I think if you're gonna make me lay less than or a field goal or less, I would probably be on TCU. I might actually bet that one too. I think TCU is probably better enough, but yeah, I don't know.
I think.
I also wouldn't blame somebody for like laying money line on Baylor either. I think it's probably close enough that like it's not a bad value play, but
You can get TCU -1.5 first half for -110. I think I'm okay with that. I like that a little bit. We'll keep that little nugget in the notebook.
All right.
I'm a full game of that. I just feel like it could get wildly sideways, and you have no idea what's going to happen.
I mean, I like that first half. Or if you think it starts off fast and dies down, maybe in-game it. If it starts off 7-7 quick, total jumps into the 70s, then slam the under. So, I mean, if you're watching it closely, I might do that. All right. Arizona versus Houston. Houston's a 1.5-point favorite underdog at home. Man, I'm just screwing this push today. Houston's a 1.5-point underdog at home. Over-under is 45.5. Cougars versus Wildcats. I think just flip a coin. I really don't know how I feel for either one of these teams.
yeah, at least I guess Action has it opening the other direction 1.5. I don't know when it moved exactly. Let me see. Oh yeah, that number is. Oh no, it's not actually that old. So yeah, actually this week open 1.5 points the other way and flipped. I don't know, man. I honestly like just taking the value of Houston at home money line, but the odds flipping on that kind of scares me. So
I've got maybe the under. 8 of the last 9 Houston home games have gone under.
That's a nice trend. I like that.
Which obviously dates back to halfway through last year. And it's been trending down. I mean, on Sunday it was 47.5. It's down 2 points from there.
Yeah, I will say to go with that, Arizona as a favorite is 0-3 against the total, and Houston as an underdog is 0-1. So those numbers would go with you.
Yeah, so if I play that game, it's going to be probably probably the under a little bit. But I'll probably avoid it. 45.5 is a tough number, but
Bowling Green is a 4.5-point favorite. Is Pudge the Cat back yet? Anyone know what his where his whereabouts all are?
I didn't know he was out.
He missed a game.
Yeah, he didn't travel like 2 weeks ago or whatever. Was it 2 weeks ago or was it last week? I don't remember. It was 2 weeks ago because you were the one that told us that he wasn't like traveling with the team. Last week.
I don't think he travels with the team.
And they should fix that. He's Pudge the Cat.
Well, he has a home. He literally lives with one of the players and his girlfriend. She has a TikTok and everything.
Because he has a home, he can't travel?
He's a cat.
That's not actually officially associated with the school.
If you know anything about cats, they love to travel. They never fight you, scratch you.
They love carriers. They love being on buses. They love being anywhere they're not supposed to be. That is just where they thrive.
Right.
It's why they keep him in a backpack on the sidelines.
Speaking of thriving, Central Florida, Directional Florida is a 7.5-point favorite at home against West Virginia. 46.5 is the total. Both these teams are bad. May just hope two bad teams goes on over, but
that would be my instinct if you're talking about the total. If you're gonna make me bet, oh wow, the spread numbers are all right. So West Virginia and UCF are both 3-3 against the spread this season. West Virginia is 1-2 away, and UCF is 2-2 at home. West Virginia is 2-2 as an underdog, and Directional Florida is 1-1 as a favorite. So there's almost literally no lean as far as the spread goes from any of that.
And they're both 2-4 against the total.
Yep.
Directional Florida is 1-3 at home against the total.
West Virginia is 1-2 away.
Yeah, it's a very much pick your poison sort of game.
I think that's a I just don't touch it type of game, but
yeah, I mean 7.5 sucks as a spread in this game. Like that's where, for that being what it is, I would not blame anybody for taking West Virginia on. You get a touchdown and a hook. Because who knows this? I don't think it turns into a full breakout, 65 points get scored sort of game. If I really had to lean, I'm probably going to not play it. But if I play it, it's going to be, give me the touchdown and the hook. I'll take
That
West
John
Virginia.
Denver's full of shit, man.
As a guy who drove through eastern Colorado twice in 48 hours.
We were heading back, and we pulled over something, and we turned around, and then she was just trying to find a gas station. Rachel was driving, and she turned right back on the interstate and exit, and she's like, "Wait, is this not the exit?" I'm like, "No, we were heading back towards Colorado. Like this is the direction we do not want to be heading back to. Like this is like we need to turn around. Like we still have 6 more hours of this trip. We're right in the middle of this. We could go back now anytime." So, yeah. And then my headlights stopped working halfway home, so that was fine.
That's good.
We got them fixed, and found O'Reilly's open until 7:00 on a Sunday in BFE, Nebraska. Got them taken care of. So,
sounds like a blown fuse to me.
It was the headlights are dead.
Game of the week.
Game of the week. All right. Purdue has a Northwestern.
Brother.
Over under is 47.5. Northwestern is a 3-point favorite after beating Penn State, getting James Franklin fired. Cannot believe that. I could not believe that score when I saw that. Just can't believe they fired him over that game.
I can.
I absolutely can.
Anyways,
but he survived on the fact that he won all the games except the ones against good, like the best teams. You can't start losing to bad teams. Like
correct. That is, yeah.
There was already animosity there because he wasn't winning all the enough big games. So then you start losing the bad ones.
He's been on basically the Ryan Day hot seat of.
Well, good news is
you
Matt
can
Rule,
win all the games, but if you're not beating Michigan, it doesn't matter.
The good news is Matt Rule is very much known for winning the. Wait. I've been told that he is in fact also doesn't win big games, but he's the perfect coach for Penn State because he went to Penn State.
Was it the full cast today? Brought up do you go and try and get Urban Meyer for like 3 years and just hope that he can get there and like win a national championship in those 3 years and then he can go back away?
Well, yeah, I saw one that said you call Nick Saban immediately.
That was another one. Yeah, that was another one they brought up. It was like, do you just go sign like Saban or Urban Meyer for like 3 years and hope that they can win a national championship in those 3 years?
And you've
they
got
go back
the
away?
money, and it's just man, tempt them out of that job that they're doing. Like,
right. I thought that was interesting.
You're making everybody else recruit for you anyway. You don't do the visits. Like,
that being said, don't bet Northwestern and Purdue. Like, literally find something else to do.
Oh, no. Hard pass. Give me Northwestern alternate line. They're going to bury this team. I know there's like a whole bunch of these teams beating a team like Penn State. You want to talk about emotional hangover? But Northwestern doesn't have emotional hangovers. They don't have emotions. They're just nerds. And Purdue has lost their last 12 road games. So, yeah, man, give me Northwestern by 6.5.
That drum don't travel, much like Pudge the Cat. All right. Moving on to 2:30. Ohio State at Wisconsin. Ohio State is a 24.5 point favorite. Over under is 41.5. Well, give me the 24.5 because Wisconsin ain't scoring a point. So Ohio State to cover.
I mean, you're going to lay. You're going to lay the 24.5.
First quarter.
Before the pod, Ted made some comments that maybe minus 140 doesn't qualify for a cash.
I don't know if it does or not. That's a lot, man.
But I am full on going to continue to cash Wisconsin team total unders. It's 7.5. There's no shot. This team is beaten into oblivion.
Oh,
they
dumb.
don't even
They're
play
so
football anymore. Like,
if Iowa cashed them that hard,
right?
At home,
not even. They're not. It's bad. They're a bad team. They're an incredibly bad team.
Yeah. So to go along with that, Ohio State 5-1 on the season. ATS 2-0 away, 4-1 as a favorite. Wisconsin 2-4 overall, 1-3 at home, 1-2 as an underdog. Like I'm honestly surprised this is only 20. I see it at 25.5 on action. Like I'm kind of surprised it's not in the 30s. Like Ohio State, like that Wisconsin team is so done, and Ohio State is so much better than them. Like.
When I was looking earlier today, at least at that Wisconsin team total, like it's 7.5. I think the Ohio State team total was 33.5. Give me the over on that. Like they're going to throw picks. They're going to turn the ball over. They're not going to do anything.
It is 33.5 at minus 115. Can I interest you in Wisconsin total touchdowns under 0.5 at plus 125? Do they get in the end zone one time? I'm real close to making that my sicko. I go back and forth on it.
I'm trying to think about that. Their team total is 7.5.
The thing about their team total on DraftKings is it's 7.5, and it will not let you go lower.
Right. Yeah, I was just thinking about the different ways to bet that and what makes more sense to me. But I think I would probably go team total, but what your juice is worse. So
we'll see if that drops. That might be my sicko by the time I make the graphic, which did not make the graphic for the last week's until hungover on Saturday morning, I believe. So we'll see if I can do a little bit slightly better this week. Like I said, under a touchdown plus 125. That's some sweat. That's tempting. All right. Michigan State heads to Indiana. They're 28.5 point underdog. Over under is 52.5. Hoosiers. Like, you want to see a dead body, Michigan State might just die. Unless you're thinking about hangover and all that stuff and whatnot. But they just lost by 20 to UCLA. Like, I think Indiana can put 28 on it.
Yeah. I think it might be time to just like automatically tail Indiana until they do the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a level of that, and I think we're in the same, starting to get into the same vein we were a year ago when Michigan State was in full-on meltdown mode with Aiden Childs, and they were just turning the ball over nonstop. They couldn't make anything worse. And
although I will say,
we're a week removed from their quarterback and captain talking about how bad their own team is, and then getting smoked by UCLA.
I will say,
I don't feel like team morale is through the roof right now.
ATS is kind of goofy on this as you break it down. Michigan State's 2-4 overall, but they're 2-0 away and 2-0 as an underdog on the year. Indiana's 4-2 on the year, 3-1 at home, but only 2-2 as a favorite. So I guess they're not exactly. None of those things are exactly great for like trends altogether, but. I'm not betting personally. I'm not betting on Michigan State. Let's put it that way. If I'm doing it,
yeah,
going to be something pro Indiana.
If you want to, I think it came out to -110, but the Michigan State team totals 12.5. They might get to 13. They might kick a couple field goals, get far enough. So. That is what it is. I don't know how far back this goes, but Michigan State's last 8 road games for top 10 teams have gone under. So do what you will with that. But yeah, I could definitely see this being a 34-13 game and just hitting the under, and Indiana wins this comfortably, pretty comfortably.
Right. Yeah, I think Indiana probably wins comfortably. It's just, do they win by 25 or 28 or whatever, right? And it's just you're going to ride that line of.
Does Michigan State do weird dumb shit where they turn the ball, a scoop and score, a pick six,
Sure.
Which is, they did that to me like 3 times last year, so I just expected it from them.
Okay. We are heading back. Oh, when I lost my goddamn. Hang on.
I think you could say goddamn on the radio.
Yeah, well, apparently can't say fuck. All right, Texas Tech is 7.5 point favorite.
You're supposed to finish the quote from the movie, not say that, but all right, whatever.
It's been a day, all right? Anyways, Texas Tech is 7.5 point favorite on the road at Arizona State. 52.5. I think I was going to start picking Texas Tech until they stop covering. Like, what's their ATS on the year? And don't count Kent State, because Kent State covered against them. We all remember that.
Do you want to guess?
3-3 or some stupid shit.
No, you were right with your initial statement. They're 6-0 on the season, 2-0.
6-0,
No,
not even close. They are smoking everybody.
Who did Kent State cover? Didn't Kent State cover against them?
No.
Kent State lost 62-14 to them.
That covered because me and Sean won that bet.
It didn't on Action. 47.5 is what Action has.
I'll go look at my cash crops. You left the spreadsheet open. What week was that? 2? Week 2?
I mean, it may have ridden the line. I guess that rides the line. Yeah, that rides the line. So it could have.
Kent State plus 48.5 is what Sean and I had. So we covered.
Well, it's 47.5 on Action. There's
either way.
Depending on where you go on that, it was. They are 6-0 on the year.
Tell me I can't read.
I'm telling you, I won that bet. Either way, Texas Tech minus 7.5. They're wagging.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, as far as ATS goes, like you're silly if like to bet against Texas Tech at this point. I feel like, especially in like a competitive game where they're really gonna be trying.
And they say allegedly Sam Levitt is gonna play this week, but like
didn't play last week.
Coming off an injury. Sat out a week. Maybe he's better. Maybe he's not.
I don't know that I particularly care, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he still hasn't been a world beater in everything. So like, yeah, I'm definitely in that. Give me the tortilla and pocket knife tossers.
I'd love to not have the hook on there. I'd love it at 7 instead of 7.5. But
give me like 9.5. They'll be
just alt line it. Let's go.
Shawntez alt liner. All right.
This is it. I finally got a 3-2 week. Now I'm gonna alt line everything.
All right. Oregon heads completely across the country because that's what makes sense in the Oregon Rutgers. There's no more traditional Big Ten matchup than Oregon versus Rutgers.
The biggest rivalry in America.
Give them a trophy. Oregon is a 17.5 point favorite. Over under 59.5. I'm not going to bet it. I'm not going to bet it, but I can get talked into Rutgers plus 17.5 pretty easily.
Nah, for a night game, I don't think so. I don't think I can do it for a later afternoon game. At 5:30, that's going to be that's an afternoon game for Oregon.
Right.
I don't like 17.5. The last 8 games at Rutgers have gone over, so I might play the over.
Oh, there you go. Rutgers overs.
5-1, 4-0 at home, and 2-1 as an underdog on the total.
Rutgers has failed to cover their last 10 against top 10 opponents, but again, who knows how far back that goes.
The thing that I fight here is there's 2 kind of principles that I would like to lean on that go completely against each other. You have the travel, and then you have pissed off Oregon that I think is a much better team than Rutgers that I would normally think would just beat the piss out of the team they're better than.
Spiteful Oregon, yeah.
Right. But I don't know exactly how those 2 things balance out at this point. Part of me thinks that because it's 5:30 at Rutgers that like you don't have a huge like weird body clock timing thing for Oregon. So that probably isn't as much of a deal, but I don't know. 17.5.
Well, and I think that's where I kind of land for what it is. Like, yeah, Oregon may cover that, but I mean, Rutgers has shown a pretty decent offense.
Yeah, I think the over's the bet.
Not world beaters by any means.
Just don't overthink it.
Like, they've got some good receivers. Like I think I like the over in that one. Like it's gonna take points, but I think part of that plays into the spiteful Oregon of they just gotta beat the shit out of somebody, and if they get a chance, they're gonna put up put up 40.
So this is actually
50.
So this is actually really.
If I can get 17 out of Rutgers, like.
This is interesting to me. So Oregon is, I don't remember where they started in the preseason poll. Everybody thinks they're,
They're like top
10, top 5, whatever, right? Thinks
they're pretty high, yeah.
Thinks they're pretty good. So the teams that they've played, they beat Oklahoma State 69-3 to start the season.
Yeah.
I guess I don't.
Right, Gundy fired.
First game. Maybe not their first game, but then they're at Northwestern 34-14. Then they beat the crap out of Oregon State 41-7. And then they were at Penn State and won by 6 points 30-24. And then they just lost to Indiana. So that resume, I'm not like trying to necessarily say that they're not good, but that resume doesn't scream like elite to me when you just look at it with some context now.
So what you're hearing is Jake says Rutgers plus 17.5.
I mean, I don't know that Rutgers has a great resume either, but it's just the kind of some context for Oregon's what Oregon might or might not be.
Yeah,
Rutgers,
I do like
Rutgers lost to Washington. They lost to Iowa. They lost to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Just take the points, take the over. I think that's like Sean said. I think that's the bet.
I think both of these guys are going to get out and run. Like Rutgers at least showed some of that when they played Iowa.
Right?
They're not
Speaking
afraid
of
of throwing it deep. I don't know. I will agree with you, Jake, on that. Like, I don't think Oregon's top national title contender the way they get talked about. For what the way they've played.
It's just what their resume is now with some context. Like we thought it was great while they were doing it, and now you look back and go, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe
maybe not so much.
Maybe not world beaters." Okay,
but I mean, they've obviously got talent. And I like Dan Lanning, but it is at some point like, this seems to kind of be.
Let's discuss a much more aesthetically pleasing game to watch.
The hell is wrong with you, people?
Are you out of your mind? Are you nuts?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You really are crazy.
What the hell is wrong with you, you sick bastard?
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid? Why?
Jesus H. Christ.
All right. It feels dirty doing back-to-back weeks of Iowa and the sicko unders. I am really tempted that Wisconsin under a touchdown. I hate this game.
I hate a lot about this game. Like,
I think I might just bet the Penn State money line because, God hates us, so maybe. Just
a lot of times it would be like a dead cat bounce situation, but man, I just don't know when you have a team
lost their
with the expectations of Penn State. Their coach is gone. Their season, like relative to expectations, is over. How do you? I don't know that I would expect that team to
night
really,
game in Kinnick.
Yeah, I mean it's. Yeah, I just don't see
it. Sean hated that game so much he left us. So I mean, I guess Penn State just allowed 22 to Northwestern. That's my worry because Northwestern's bad.
Well, that's my thing too. Is like, this isn't, and Iowa shut out Wisconsin last week, which their defense hasn't been necessarily elite like it
107 passing yards,
and only passed the ball that much for like 4 yards a throw and put up 37 on Wisconsin. I get the worry. Like normally I would just bet the under, but I get the worry that like it's a 30 to or whatever
24-20
game or something. I don't even think it's no. I don't think Penn State scores that much. But like even though they get like 6-9 points and Iowa does the whole put up 30 plus points thing again, like I don't know. Wisconsin's way worse than Penn State, but I just don't think Penn State's going to care.
It's like a trust the process thing, or the Wisconsin one. Like I said, still only under in the 30s, which automatically makes it. It's a sicko.
It's a nightmare of a game.
It's
because, like Jake said, like, do you bounce back because fired coach out that just maybe that wasn't getting it done? But like, I know we all love to hate James Franklin that he can't win the big ones, but like this isn't a big one. I mean, I'm sure Iowa fans will tear me down for this, that heading into Kinnick against unranked Iowa is probably the biggest game of their season. And I've been to that stadium for a handful of these Penn State games, and those Iowa fans go nuts for it. And I'm sure they will still be rowdy as shit to prove a point.
Do we just take Iowa minus 3?
Tough.
Yes. Like, just take Iowa minus 3, and not worry about the total.
I mean, maybe it's going to be a field goal game anyway. It's just depends on.
I don't know that it will. I really don't know. I don't know that it will be. I really don't.
Like it's
Penn State with Penn State on the season with expectations. Obviously, the last 2-3 weeks have been bad, but they're 0-6 ATS. 0-1 away, and they haven't been an underdog. Iowa's 5-1 on the year, 2-1 at home, and 2-1 as a favorite. And they've been getting better. Penn State, like I said, when you dropped out for a bit, I just don't think that Penn State, just their mentality, I just don't think they'll care. Like, not enough to go to Kinnick and not get beat by less than 3 points, especially
17-10.
I mean,
everyone's happy.
I mean, it's
it's
hard to say. Like, I think
it's like 27-9.
I think
you can outline it. You can outline it.
I might.
I think those Penn State dudes might be screwed in, but it is also a little. I don't want to say sloppier, but it's a little more probably conservative in the way you play the game. Like, you're just. I don't know what the interim situation is, who's where, how they bumped guys up, but
maybe do alt line or Penn State money line.
But there is a level of as much as we all can talk down and say bad things about this Iowa team, like Jake said.
Buddy, I'm on the season over. They're hitting 8 wins.
They're covering spreads. They're doing what they're supposed to do according to Vegas, and like,
yeah, I think to what Ted said, this is like not that it's super extreme, but it's an extremes game. If this is a 3-point game, Penn State probably wins it, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be more like a 10-point 2-touchdown game, and Iowa wins.
Speaking of fun games, though,
go to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
Maryland has the UCLA. UCLA is a 3.5-point favorite. Over under is 52.5. Bruins. Are they a wagon? They might be a wagon.
What an odd situation.
I sure as shit don't trust Maryland coming across the country.
Yeah, that's where I'm at on it. I don't.
I mean, I just don't know how at this point.
Maryland's shaky anyway, but
right at this point, how do you not fade Maryland going to a UCLA team that apparently
will now have dozens of
head
fans?
Apparently their head coach was the problem, and they needed somebody else leading them. I don't know.
There'll be multiple dozens of fans in the Rose Bowl.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll play the game, but I'll probably play the under. I don't think anybody's going to score points in that game.
All right. The other team in the LA, USC heads to Notre Dame. They are a 9.5-point underdog. Over under 61.5. It's a lot of points.
Over.
That's why I'm just going to take the over.
Over. Last 3 in this series went over. Notre Dame's last 5 against teams from California went over.
Both the teams are 4-2 against the total on the year.
Yeah,
Notre Dame is 4-2 as a favorite.
yeah.
I don't know. The money on this game
spread, but
the money on this game is really funny. It's so on the spread, it's 9, at least on Action, what people are reporting, putting in. 98% of the money is on 69% of the bets on USC for the spread.
to cover.
Yep, to cover the 9.5. 51% of the money on 14% of the bets on the money line are on USC. So it's definitely a game that, at least as of right now, what people are putting in, people are thinking USC is going to make it a game. And if it's a close, game, then it's probably worth the potential of USC upsetting Notre Dame. So I don't know.
All right. Speaking of points, Southern 3.5 points. Florida Atlantic, South Florida. Over on. We were discussing this early in the show. Pre-game show over. I'm done betting the unders for a minute. They're doing nothing. So when this hits under, it's all on me. Give me the over points.
I love how you're like so sure or whatever when it's 4 overs and 3 unders on the year on the fly over that we've been betting. But yeah, I want the over too. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, is this
South Florida plays so fast and is good. They also, aren't the greatest on defense as far as mistakes go. So, but sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think this is the first one we get to play since week 1. I mean, play the bad boys.
Die together.
We're going over.
We die together. Bad boys for life.
And then this is South Florida, makes that even more poetic. So
True.
So.
Yeah, I mean, on that, both of them have been hitting overs at a good clip. South Florida's last 8 as a favorite have gone over. We got to. I know the whole game overall didn't end up well for Narber, but we were watching that game in Colorado last Friday, just cheering for points, and we got there. We got there quick.
Yeah. I think it was like right away, either late third quarter or right away in the fourth quarter that it hit. I was like, okay, yeah. I don't have to like stay awake or pay super close attention. Yeah, 99 points in that game last week, which UNT helps that too. But yeah, the money is on the money versus bets is on the over on Action as well. Right now, we'll see what it does, but I think most people are kind of just tail that over the USF over at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Big Nude Saturday at 6:00. Does that make sense?
Oh, what was that word?
What word?
To what?
What?
Did you say Utes?
Yeah, 2 Utes.
Utah heads to Provo. They're a 3-point favorite. Over under is 49.5. This is the Holy War, and it is Kobo's pick of the week.
Welcome back to Kobo's picks. We are in week 7. He is 5-1-1 against the spread. As always, brought to you by Landlocks and CycloneFanatic.com. This week we are heading to Utah for the Holy World War. Very good, that word. Utah heads to BYU. As always, logos made by my son.
That's me.
Release the beast. BYU.
I really need to move those buckets back like a foot. So he won't forget the Landlocks logo at the bottom of this video.
I wondered what the Papa Shot hoop was for.
Yeah, it's he got for his birthday, and he was duo thing for homecoming, and him and their kid wore Lakers jersey. So we're like, screw it, let's put a basketball hoop together.
Nice. Okay.
Also, Kova's picking the home team for the first time, I think, all year, except for Tennessee. Also, he's getting a little big for that hallway. Dog's getting big.
I told you, dog's hitting 3 digits.
So, BYU +7 at home. As of right now, I think I'm going against the dog. I'm going to go Utah. I want BYU to be undefeated for Ames in a few weeks. I think I'm on the Utes. Can change though. Don't hold me to that.
Wow, I think you're right. That is only the second time
because he always goes to the left bucket. He always goes to the left bucket that we're looking at, or the right bucket to him, which is always the away team.
I didn't know that's how you were setting that up, like on purpose.
Yeah,
never paid that close of attention. Anyway, sorry.
So he's tending to go to the left bucket, but obviously Lily picked one and other circumstances. But anyways. Yeah. Give me Utah. And I hate it. I just kind of prefer points in this game or anything.
I'm riding with the dog. I want BYU.
He is 6-1-1.
I will agree. I am riding with Koba.
God damn it. So much.
I might even get spicy and play the money line for like the actual bet that I placed, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not against that either. We sat in that Airbnb and we watched Bear Bachmeyer just sling the ball, man.
God,
he looked good.
We were so drunk and so tired. We're like, if they go to third overtime, we're going to bed. Narber was like, he had his eyes closed. He's like, I'm not tired. I'm just not watching.
Just resting my eyes, listening to the game.
And then we all bet the Hawaii money line and went to bed. So
yeah.
I
think I like that. Like I said, that if you're making a pick ATS like that, especially with the hook at 3.5,
3 right now. Back down to 3.
Well, I put it in my spreadsheet at 3.5 earlier. So
you said we can't do that. We got to wait till later in the week. We had this whole argument of the Iowa game.
Yeah, well.
What if it drops to 2.5?
I'm just going to say I've never trusted a quarterback that wears number 47 more than I trust Bear Bachman.
True.
He's a fullback. All right. I got that. We're on the Cougs. What's all right on Cougar on a Saturday night? All right. Cincinnati is a 21.5 point favorite. Going to Stillwater, 57.5. One of my highlights of the weekend was waking up hungover and watching dudes being dudes, swinging those shirts in Stillwater. Just fantastic. You know what?
Did you think you're doing a giveaway this week?
I'm
telling you.
Do it. Don't you do it. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Nope. Okay.
It was like a vibes game, man. Like just
fade.
Did they cover last week?
Yes.
They didn't cover 2 weeks ago. Baylor didn't cover against them.
I'm pretty sure. Are you sure?
No, we all lost money on that. It was like 18 and they only got 16.
Hang on a second. Let me go look.
It's in the spreadsheet. I can find it.
3 weeks ago, they did not they covered against Baylor. They did not cover against Houston. They did not cover against Arizona.
Yeah.
Vibes are better now.
They are 1-5 ATS on the season.
Vibes are not better.
And
now.
They have guys opting out. They don't shit. Do not bet on them.
It's
Cincinnati, and also Cincinnati is better in general than anybody thinks they are. I don't think anybody's caught on. Sorry, Tez. Go ahead and actually say words.
No. You're absolutely correct. That is. I mean, it's going to take an ass whooping, but this is a team to get ass whooped because that's just all they do. But the Okie State team total is 17.5. And I will be playing all of the under on that. I will put all of.
I love
the
how that's your theme this
that.
year. Yeah. Team total under.
At this point, I'm done. I'm done betting on good teams to actually beat bad teams by certain amounts. I'm just going to bet on bad teams to be bad.
It's not a bad system to have if you can identify like 2 to 5 like just bad teams and just like fade them scoring points. It's not terrible. Ted, don't do it.
I'm gonna ride that wagon until it crashes.
There is no Hawaii game this week. The last game of the night is
there
Florida
absolutely is.
I mean, there's no late night Hawaii game. We'll come back to it. Daylight Hawaii doesn't count. Stanford
Hawaii doesn't count. Okay.
Still sweating that season conference win on Stanford. They have one win. Cannot get another one. Florida State's heading to Stanford. I'm actually quite worried.
One conference win, right?
Yeah, they have Boston College. They beat Boston College.
They're 2-4.
I'm actually quite worried about this game because Florida State might be on quit watch and flying across the country. I think Stanford might cover. I think Florida State wins. Just saying, a little nervous about this one. All right, let's go find your Hawaii game. It's at the middle of the afternoon. It doesn't count.
It's at 6:00.
That's still what I said.
Supper time.
I can book a round trip flight and get into for $150.
$150. Does a round trip flight land and fly out the same day? Can you land?
No.
Go to the game.
But is it like? Is it in the
Friday,
territory where you can like take a nap at the airport and get on the plane and leave?
It's not even that. I could probably figure that out, but I just looked. Get in Friday afternoon. So it would be 2 nights. You got to find if you have some hotel rewards to use, I got some credit card points.
I mean, Colorado State's real bad, so you could see Hawaii get bowl eligible here. Like, I don't understand
we're
why.
riding the boats. -3. This is free money.
+3. Hawaii's +3. They're an underdog in this game. +120.
Yes.
I'm looking at it right now.
Really?
Well, it's 2.5 on action is what I have. Yeah.
Oh, then I wrote it down wrong. Yeah, we're riding the bows, man. They're winning this game.
I was going to say money line is what I wrote down and I just saw it because I thought it was funny. But
I had Hawaii -3 circled, so maybe.
Outline that. They're outlined.
It opened at Hawaii -1.5 a couple days ago, 3 days ago. Looks like maybe, but
this is as much as Hawaii have struggled the last year and a half. They have covered 7 of their last 8 conference games, and they've covered the last 4 in this series.
Rainbows. We are well past Tom Dallas line. There's a bunch of ranked matchups in the SEC. They all have dumb, big ass lines, but just give me Vandy -2.5.
Yep, that's exactly what I was just gonna say. That's the other one that I wanted to mention. Vandy -2.5 at home. Give me that.
Yeah, I really don't care. I think
Georgia Tech's going to Duke and only +1.5. I'll take that even money line. That's free money.
I do like
that now before
that is. I will say, I kind of just sentimentally would agree with you, but that is a line flip of a ranked team on the road, and that's a a pretty automatic.
Yeah, I know. I know that's been a
Ole Miss 7.5 point underdog. I just understand like that, and then you have Tennessee's like a fucking. I mean, I'm all right. I'm getting us canceled. It's like the 5th F-bomb tonight. I'm done. Give me Bama. Give me Bama Georgia money line parlay. That's gonna be that.
Can't say goddamn on the radio.
You know it's listening.
Nobody's listening anyway.
They already saw the dog. That's all they come for. They watch the dog video and they bow out.
Yeah, I don't have much.
You guys will see this Friday when the graphics go out, but Troy will cover 6 against Louisiana.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, it just shows how crap the SEC is. That the 2 top 10 matchups they have are 8 points.
No, they're the most balanced conference and the best conference in the world.
8-point spreads. Give me Vandy though. Anyways,
Brett Venables was 10-8 in the Big 12 before he left. Allegedly.
That dumbass. Yeah. Anyway.
So, boys,
I don't have anything else. So
no, I think. Yeah,
nope.
I think I got special exit music for tonight, though. Jake, are you ready for it?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Beer. Fuck that fucking Alamo and fucking Longhorn State. Fuck every